Louie Boubis on a bit of a winning streak lately. Louie Boubis is becoming the man to beat. Always putting together a strong fight with big kicks and a strong clinch. Another fighter coming to us from Dominance, training under O'Neill Ortega. Big smiles, big fighter, Louie Boubis.
With a 3-2 record, fighting out of the blue corner, put your hands together for Gavin Sammit. And his opponent with a 4-4 record, out of the red corner, hands together for Louie Boubis.
This one should be a ripper between Sammit and Boubis. Sammit is the elder by 11 years, 1 centimetre the taller. 3-2 record with 1 draw for Sammit. It's 4-4 for Louie Boubis.
Come on, boys. All right, you guys, 2-round full tie rules here. Don't strike behind the head, don't strike on the groin. Once your partner is in the ground, don't make any contact. Any question? Good luck, catch gloves.
Massive thank you to Trafficker, ladies and gentlemen, bringing you...
Referee Abasamadi gets us underway, set for 3 rounds. Knees, elbows, all the good stuff. Nice early round kick off the back leg there from Louie Boubis in the red. This one brought to you by Trafficker. Knee on the inside from Boubis.
Let's go.
Incredibly strong fighter. As Nick said of late, he's become the man to beat Louie Boubis. Can Gavin Sammit be that man tonight? Front kick high from Sammit. High kick round off the back leg from Boubis. Already these men are throwing the heavy artillery hammer.
Yeah, this is a great matchup, absolutely, this one. So well done to Mark and the team at Hardcore for putting these two together. 2 real stars on the up-and-coming rise from Victoria here. And Sammit, I'd like to see him open up more. He needs to let those hands go. If you're going to sit back and play that kicking game, I think Boubis is going to have that ace up his sleeve. So he needs to try and break range and let those blue gloves fly, does Sammit.
Gloves up high, chin tucked, looking through the brow is Boubis. Chin a little higher. On Sammit, there's the right hand down the tube from Boubis. Fake from Louie Boubis. Switch roundhouse, nicely done. Body shot from Sammit. Boubis goes inside thigh. Crossing elbow from Sammit. Sammit would like to get on the inside, clinch up with Boubis. Tries to go there now, throws an elbow, throws a knee. This is home for Gavin Sammit on the inside, trading the knees from the clinch. Referee Abasamad breaks them as Boubis receives a round of applause from O'Neill Ortega in his corner.
He's got a cut to the left of his head as Boubis now. Blood just starting to trickle a little bit down off the left cranium. But it's not near his eyes. It'll be an easy one to clean up in between the rounds.
Fake there from Boubis. A welt opened up under the right eye of Sammit here. Fake again from Boubis.
Good, guys. 3 minutes run, 3 minutes.
Referee Abbas Ahmad wants to see more action. There's a right hand from Sammit. Goes the body shot, does Gavin Sammit. On the inside again, throws the right uppercut elbow.
They're fast-paced and it's such a great matchup, this one. The skill level is almost on par, isn't it?
Very good quality matchmaking here. Uppercut to right cross from Sammit. Throws the right hand lead there as Gavin Sammit glances up at the big screen, only a few seconds remaining. And there it is. We go to the towels at the end of one.
Yeah, you mentioned that Louie was looking up at the screen, Michael, and he was doing that throughout the whole round. I don't know what was going on with that, but he kept looking up at the screen, not paying attention to the fighter in front of him. Still performed very well though, Hammer.
I'll tell you what was going on. When I was going to school, there was a saying, and it was, he's easily distracted for me. And I reckon these guys are getting easily distracted by these big screens. They may be looking at the clock, but I don't think so.
Unless the three of us here ringside have forgotten how important it is to check that your hair looks good. It's a long time since we've all done that, boys, a long time.
Absolutely.
I combed my beard.
Seconds out, fighters.
Seconds out. Mad God. Stay. Mad God. Show Mad God. Ready.
Second round of three.
This is your second round.
Michael Chiavello, Mark the Hammer Castanini, Nick Mara with you. It's Hardcore Promotions from inside the sold-out Melbourne Pavillion. Two-punch combination there from Sammit. Gets out of the way of the leg kick from Boubis. Nice step through knee, upper left rib cage from Sammit.
Again, Lewis looks up at the screen, just catching those eyes darting about a bit.
Just gets out of the way of that. Round kick to the shin. Catch and counter, high right round kick from Sammit. Boubis trying to thread the jab, again glancing up at that screen. We're not quite sure why, and if it's a look at the clock, we're still very early in this round. There is a cut, a slight cut over the right eye of Sammit. Nothing too serious though, but it may be a little painted target for Boubis to go after in this round. A front kick from Boubis.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful uppercut, Hammer.
Yeah, I love the uppercuts in that
It's such
range.
an underrated punch, isn't it?
Absolutely. Sammit just showing some good skills. Nice right elbow. Sammit opening up.
Lovely elbows from
forward.
Sammit. Muay Thai 101 from Gavin Sammit here in the second round.
Oh, big knee.
Knees and crossing elbows from Sammit, and a dump from Boubis to close down the aggression of Gavin Sammit. But what a wonderful roll Sammit was on there, Hammer.
Absolutely, was threading the technique together beautifully.
Look at Boubis' face.
He's bloodied. Now he's got something to look at the screen at.
Oh,
Let me tell you.
His face
turning
is a
elbow.
horror story.
And Sammit's going to be charged after seeing that cut. You know, when you create a cut on your opponent's head, it gives you just an extra 20% energy and power and confidence. The doc, Chris Barnes, #1 man in the business for Muay Thai doctoring.
Oh, Boubis is leaking. He is leaking here.
It's moist. His head's moist with blood.
My goodness. Well, Scream 6 just finished up in the cinemas. It's still taking place here at Hardcore.
It's going to, he's going to let it go on.
It is Hardcore.
Both fighters.
Jab to a high kick from Boubis. Is he going to try and finish this now, Boubis? Because that cut's going to be a lot of trouble, Hammer.
I'll tell you what, it's going to affect his vision, perhaps, just from the actual blood.
Sammit's smelling blood here, literally.
Sammit's going after the cut. He is nasty. He is going after the cut, trying to further open up that massive money box on the forehead of Boubis.
And Boubis, I mean, he's just smearing away the blood, the torrent of blood that's running down his head. He's going to make it to the end of this round, maybe, but can he come back in the third?
Well, they've got to work on that cut. Boubis just, you know, in a world of hurt. Mouth guard's dropped out. Back to it. He's tough, though. And the cut it's one of those cuts that it looks probably a lot worse than what it actually is, which Dr. Chris Barnes deemed as being the fact. And here comes Sammit. Look at him opening up.
Those elbows off the right arm of Sammit have done damage. Slicing, dicing, and filleting. A high right round kick from Boubis.
Still dangerous, Boubis.
Start making some noise, ladies and
Sammit's starting to
gentlemen.
bleed off the right eye as well.
Big right hand smack bang on the schnoz there from Sammit.
This one's going down.
Boubis momentarily breathing through the back of his head.
Big shots, and what a round that second round was.
Ladies and gentlemen, bringing you.
Here we go to the replay, ladies and gentlemen. Big right hand there from Sammit. Swing and a miss on that big head kick. Beautiful catch by Sammit. And made Boubis pay by the body kick and then that body punch. There's that elbow. There you see it. Beautiful sweep. As Michael mentioned, Boubis managing to thwart the aggression and the onslaught that was Sammit. And there you can see above the right eye of Sammit, a little bit of blood trickling, but nothing compared to the ocean that was emitted by Louie Boubis here tonight at Hardcore.
Done well to address that cut to the forehead of
Massive thank
Louie
you to
Boubis.
Trafficker, ladies and gentlemen. Bringing you fight.
Thumbs up from the doctor.
Wow.
This is going down to the
Third and final round.
final round.
Louie Boubis could have a new sponsor. His corner putting about a half a tub of Vaseline on that cut between rounds, and again the aggression from Sammit. The right elbow. He's going to try and open that cut up again. Shoots out the jab to Sammit.
Well,
Front kick.
Boubis looking like me on the bad day of shaving. Just cuts and it's a mess, really. But they've got some Vas and adrenaline in there to stem the bleeding.
I don't know how well it's going to do though, Hammer. I mean, that is a gash.
I'm pretty sure there are two cuts here. There's one on the hairline and one right above the left eyebrow of Louie Boubis. Two of them he's got to contend with. Two targets for Gavin Sammit to try and open up here. Good round kick, well caught by Sammit, counters with a right hand.
A little bit of blood coming from the nose of Sammit as well. He's breathing through his mouth now. Hammer?
Sammit's also gone out in sympathy and bled as well. So it's a bloody fight we're having. Witnessing right now.
Fake there from Sammit, under 2 minutes to go. Fake the switch, gets out of the way of the high right roundhouse. Sammit wants to get on the inside, wants to land those nasty elbows yet again.
And of course, it's Boubis in the red, white, and red shorts, and Sammit in the blue, white, and red shorts.
On the inside now, Sammit turns him with the knee. There's another knee off the right leg from Sammit. It's all scoring stuff in the clinch from Gavin Sammit.
Yeah, and again, in spite of the blood and everything that we're talking about, it's still a relatively close fight. I think Sammit's putting on some good shots, but Boubis is also still competitive in this fight, even though he looks like he's busted up, obviously, and just gets a foot to the face.
Nice elbow again, trying to crack that one down on the bridge of the nose from Sammit. You talk about the traditional Thai scoring system, Hammer, and the elbows are going to be right up there as the highest scoring technique, and Sammit has certainly landed those tonight.
Yeah, just a tradesman-like effort from Sammit, and he's done some good things here at the Hardcore arena. But Boubis, a little bit, I suppose, fazed by how much damage he's sustained from Sammit. Probably underrated him a little, perhaps.
Right roundhouse there from Boubis, glances up at the clock again, takes a deep breath. We've got 35 seconds to go in the fight. Round kick off the back leg from Boubis. Nice evasion, counter body shot. Sammit with the overhand right, uppercut elbow. Boubis gets out of dodge. Doesn't want to be locked in the clinch, doesn't want to be in elbow range for the final 17 seconds, there's Louie Boubis.
Nice hacking low kicks there from Sammit as well. Just keeping the continual score ticking over the blue corner.
Elbow again from Gavin Sammit. Spinning back fist. Gavin Sammit turning on a show. feint there from Boubis. High kick from Sammit. We go to the judges, and Louie Boubis has an appointment with the Red Cross for a donation.
Absolutely, Chris Barnes. He wants to get paid by the stitch after the fight so far tonight, and I'm sure the upcoming fights we'll see a few more of those elbows landed and cuts applied. Having a look at the action from that third and final round, Sammit just stuck to the game plan, good composure. Boubis tried to rally, but as you said, Michael and Nicholas, it's the effectiveness of the scores, of their scoring elbows. Nice push kick there from Sammit. Look at that, beautiful work there from Paris Productions.
Thank you to Trafficker. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner out of the blue corner, Gavin Sammit.